Our explanation for that is that there's a very small group of people that claim to be astronauts and go to the moon, and that they are involved in a great deception. They also collect $60 million per day from taxpayers' funds.
$60 million a day?
Yes. That's
NASA's budget.
That's their budget from taxpayers. Plus, they have patents on things that we should own because we're the people paying their budget. Why do they own the patents? Well, they're making trillions off of that.
This is a fun little fact. In Hebrew, the word for NASA actually means deceiver.
Well, it means to raise up, but it also refers to deceive, but as in to raise up a lie.
Oh, wow.
That's what we do. So the original NASA scientists were who?
I'm
well,
not
time
entirely
zones
sure.
Nazis. Yeah, you want to research that. The people who started NASA. Yeah, the people who started
check out this app. This is Dave Weiss's app. He's friends with Eddie Bravo.
Okay.
He's got plenty of Eddie Bravo's content on there. So that app has a list of like all the best flat Earth videos and content.
Look in the bottom left corner. I have a featured video.
Yeah, there's a featured video every day.
This one?
Yeah, and then there's a question mark on there.
Are you a blue dot?
Yeah, you can see all the local flat earthers in your area.
That is crazy, bro.
Yeah, man.
What makes you think?
It's a massive thing, man. It's huge.
So there is a lot of conspiracies that are true, but this one I've seen with my own eyes.
You can see flat with your own eyes. You've never seen curvature, man. Come on.
Come on, man.
You ever measured it?
I'm just
name the experiment that shows curvature.
So we're just like a little tiny molecule on a giant, vast up whatever.
The horizon is still level.
So from our perspective, we're not going to be able to see because we're so small. We're not going to be able to see the curvature of the Earth.
You're right, but
because we're tiny.
We don't have to believe what's told to us just because of that. There's actually no evidence. Just because you say I can't necessarily perceive whether or not it's a flat or a curve, that may be true, but that doesn't mean it is. Can't perceive whether or not it's flat.
You ever measured the distance to the horizon?
I haven't.
And how far it should be?
It makes a lot of sense that when you look at the moon, it's round. When you look at the sun, it's round. When you
There's
look at
circular objects, yeah.
So this is a flat.
You ever been there to the other side? You seen the other side of the sun or the moon?
I mean, once or twice, but don't tell my kids about that. You know what I mean?
Do you really think that the moon is reflecting sunlight?
Yeah.
It's a different color light, man. You ever compare the two?
It absorbs the light. The different molecules absorb the light.
No, they're different properties. It's not a reflective surface.
If you take a magnifying glass,
you know, light curves around
the planets, fire?
Right? You know, light curves.
That's not how it works.
It does.
Well, okay.
You haven't read Einstein's theory of relativity?
Have you ever tried to take sunlight through a magnifying glass? You know what happens? It starts a fire, right?
Right.
Can you do that with moonlight? The answer is no. The reason why is because they're a different type of light produced by a different object.
Moonlight is actually colder, and you can measure that.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
Absolutely.
It reflects the sun's light.
No, you can measure it.
Like I said, if that were actually true, if it were the exact same light being reflected, you could take a magnifying glass and start a fire with it.
No, because it's weaker. Your reflection is weaker.
Well, if you just magnify
it wouldn't be colder.
It's
cold light.
Magnifying glass is really powerful.
Take a thermometer, measure the light.
It's been experimented on many times, hundreds of times.
Isn't hot, but it'll burn my retina.
Maybe not, but
you can test the light yourself. Take a thermometer, look at the moonlight versus the moon shade. Simple as that. You can do it yourself.
Sure. What's up, man? What do you mean? Oh,
I don't think I'm convinced.
These aren't business cards, so they're
just use your senses. I mean, do you feel it spinning? You feel it spinning?
That's perfect. Thank you. What's with the trail mix?
Okay, so if you're on a train,
one of our friends,
right?
What's with the
that's completely different. That's a contained system. That's a contained system.
This is.
Oh, we got cameras.
So you agree there's a ceiling? There's a ceiling above our heads. You agree with that?
Yeah, those are little Polaroids. We had people taking.
That's going in a straight line. The globe is spinning and gyrating. The globe is going out of control.
Do you have any
forward, backwards, like the teacups at Disneyland?
Yeah.
That's how the Earth goes. The whole Earth is moving 66,000 miles an hour while spinning 1,000 miles an hour. So you're going forward, backwards every day. Forward, backwards.
Yeah, but you're not gonna
you'd be able to detect it.
You know why you don't detect it?
We're not moving.
And get very.
No, that's like a cloud answer.
There are some
cop out.
things that
It's called
people,
buoyancy and density.
Association.
Where's gravity with helium balloons?
Are relevant to
Helium balloons go up,
things that
gravity's
occur
not holding it
within our
down.
life. There's a lot
Your
of
answer has to be that the column of air under the balloon is being
that's basically
pulled down and the balloon's being pushed up by the air molecules underneath it in a column of air. That doesn't work.
But we don't believe
He says
in
that the Earth
the globe. We
is
don't
flat,
believe in
like a
curvature.
Well, what's on the other side?
What's the Earth shaped like?
I didn't say it's like a pizza.
Was it? What is it, like a square?
Talking about below us?
No one's been outside the system to
as
be able
far
to
as
tell.
experimentations,
It's just
occur,
flat.
How do you know it's a
people have only been
circle?
able to
Water level
What
is
makes you
flat.
think it's a
Sea level,
surface of the Earth. So if you're
Because the
talking
moon's a
about miles
circle?
of the surface of the Earth, if you're looking at a
because
globe,
I saw, like,
that
we're talking about the Earth though, not the sky.
flat.
Yeah, pictures, videos.
Really gone very deep.
Why would
See
this?
Superman on TV, Godzilla.
No. I'm saying
Why
that's
would
as
this
far as we've been
planet
able
be
to
different than all the
It's
other?
not a planet, it's a plane. Drop the T.
At that point,
Not
Plane.
planet, plane.
Why would this plane be
it's difficult to
different?
go any deeper
than-
than that because
I'm not the one that
see
made this
is
place.
sky.
I'm just showing you what our observations are.
I have theories
And that
based
people for
on,
thousands of years have seen that the Earth is motionless and level. And there's no
feels that
curvature.
way.
This isn't,
It just feels that way. If you're
So your
on-
senses deceive you then?
So
I'm just saying trust your senses.
I
The
believe
sun in the
that
sky is
the North
moving.
Pole, produces an
That's what I say.
electromagnetic
That's what I see. So I say the sun in the sky is moving, not the Earth moving underneath the sun.
it's
It's
all
often referred to as
relative.
Mount Meru.
Yeah,
where
yeah,
you're
that's
at.
the
So
philosophy.
let's say
There-
that
there's no
you're-
scientific evidence.
Let's say that
There
you're
is
a
some sort
dragonfly.
of electromagnetic
Right? Dragonflies
phenomenon in the north.
fly 218 miles an hour, something like that. Like fly in comparison to their body. And when they're doing 200 miles an hour, do you think it feels like 200 miles an hour? That's how fast they fly in comparison to their body. If like they were human size.
Yeah, that's a non-sequitur.
Does it
We're just
feel
here looking
like
for
that?
Earth curve, Earth motion.
What I'm trying to say is it's all relative to where you're at. If you're on a train, right, and it's moving.
Okay, yeah,
and
I
you
get it.
throw
That's-
a ball,
that's
right?
a
Wait, no, just
religion.
picture this. Picture this.
That's a religion
me
that
me
we're
and her
moving.
are on a train, right? We're playing catch and we're throwing a ball, right? How fast is that ball going? If we're on, all right, so if we're on a train and it's going 60 miles an hour and we throw the ball 10 miles an hour, how fast is that ball going?
This is a non-sequitur. I'm not even gonna
It means it's
waste
all
my time on that.
relative. On the train, it's going 70 miles
Prove
an
the
hour.
Earth curves and the Earth moves. And then we'll talk.
Wait, look.
Name the
Bobby.
experiment.
Kaden,
Who-
come here.
Who has
here.
measured the Earth to be curving? Because we've measured it to be flat.
I think it was.
You heard of the black swan?
I think it was Galileo. Hey, wait. How do you know that the Earth is not flat?
With a computer that has
Wait,
memory
talk to him.
or
See
the
if he
computing
can
power of
convince you that the
Android.
Earth is flat.
Now
He's got some facts he wants to share with you.
all the computers now.
I'm not here to convince you guys of anything. I'm just saying to use your mind, use your brain,
Then why are you here?
use your observations. We're just here to spread information.
Now, if y'all would teach some toe holds,
Try
or
to get
some
you
shit,
curious.
that'd be different.
I don't know what that is.
Eddie Bravo.
Oh, yeah.
He beat the
Yeah, I
baddest
mean,
motherfuckers.
I'm with him on the flat Earth.
All right, let's go. This movie. Yes. Good luck, man.
Download that app, man. Take the flat Earth challenge. Hey, reach out to Dave Weiss for the Bitcoin. Yeah, no, he doesn't want to listen.
How did you discover, like,
He's in a religion, man.
was it just an instinct or just
Actually, yeah, I did have sort of like a divine inspiration moment. I didn't take it as like absolute proof, right?
Free information about the Earth. Free information. Earth is not a globe. No proof of Earth curve or Earth motion. Your mind is like a parachute. Works best when it's open.
Give it time.
In between the central point and magnetic north. You have the equator, which
Did y'all get flyers?
Okay, there you go. You'll probably have one before me.
around this north pole in between.
Oh, I love it.
I'm on YouTube if you want to check it out.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Is that the one that they
Press
have?
that around.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have
There's another one.
That's a friend of ours, Dave Weiss.
Capricorn, the tropic
Okay, what's the
of
significance of
on
Conception? That's
those do not
YouTube
change.
channel.
Yeah, but like the
You see
little.
you see. Remember the totem in the movie Inception? That's how he knew that he was in reality or a dream.
To the north.
So you see the water.
And you are
That's how you know you're in a flat world. The water level, sea level, it's all the same across the plane. Water's not curving.
Okay, that makes sense.
So that's how you know it's flat.
There's plenty of flat earth proofs hidden in movies, for real. Watch the Truman Show, you know. Think about Truman Show. It's literally showing you that the sky is a solid object all around him. Everybody's telling him, don't explore beyond these barriers.
What about dolphins?
You know, like,
Well, we have a lot about anything. I mean, all the people that have been able to
not quite to that extent. I mean, yeah, I guess I could extrapolate it to a great deal, but I'd say
I'm not trying to invalidate your belief.
I mean, I can't say it about anything because the Earth, I believe the Earth is flat. So if I think everything relates to
too. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like,
labors and work of the people.
right, we generally go the other direction with it. Like, I don't sit here and claim that I know everything about the way the Earth functions.
How many
That
billions
it's
of dollars
absolutely as flat as I think. But maybe it curves off beyond my perception. What I can say is that there's no evidence for it being a globe, especially not the way they describe it. We would need to see certain things like, why hasn't anybody ever gone north to south around the globe?
because isn't there land blocking it?
Well, I mean, yeah, but what about on a plane?
Of that
That's a really good question.
Do they want to go there?
I mean, billions of people fly around east to west all the time.
Are we sure
What I'm wondering about is
Well, that's the claim they make. That's impossible.
Did y'all get my YouTube channel?
all eternity, and since the Earth has been created,
It's my YouTube channel.
don't you think that there would have been
Water cycle?
that
Works the same on a flat Earth.
community in the sense of like,
Precipitation going up and then
like we
going to
don't
clouds.
What about
Literally would go.
That's a non sequitur. That's a non sequitur. I'm here to demonstrate that the Earth is not
Yeah,
a
but
globe.
if
I'm looking for globe proof. I'm open to it.
dolphins are real?
But that has nothing to do with the shape of the
Why are
Earth.
there whales?
So with the shape of the Earth, you have to measure the surface.
I'm really
You ever measured the surface of the Earth?
struggling with this concept.
Have you ever measured the surface of the Earth?
No, but that's not my question.
Yeah, that's what everyone assumes. You assume someone else did it.
How is it repeated?
Yeah, you can just see it, look into the horizon, long distance,
Have you ever seen
and
a
you can measure. You can even use Google. Measure that you see, and check how far it is, and compare it with the globe Earth map.
How is the Earth heated then? How do we have a hotter equator and colder poles?
That has nothing to do with the shape of the Earth.
It definitely does, because the sun heats the part that's closer to it, which is the equator, and then doesn't heat as much the poles.
Yeah,
So
and
if
it's going in a circuit.
If it's flat, everything should be heated equally.
Is it like
No, it's going in a circuit. The sun is small and local.
So wait, if this is the Earth, right? Is it
So
like
the sun
going
goes
like
around
this?
the Earth.
No, Earth isn't moving. Earth is not floating in space.
Then why do our
Not distant
constellations
space.
move? How do we get seasons?
I'm not making a claim about where we are. I'm just saying that we are a level motionless plane.
But have you
There's
ever
lights
seen
in
a
the sky, yeah,
dolphin?
but we're not claiming anything about what they are.
Have you ever
No one knows
experienced
what they
God's
are.
Where's the sun now? If
Okay,
we have a
one
flat
question at a time.
Where is the
equator,
where are the
back
dolphins?
off.
I'm thinking.
Pick your best globe proof, and I'll address
Where
it.
is? Have you ever
So
seen
the
a
Earth
dolphin?
is flat in this scenario, okay?
That's
The
a
sun
fucking
goes
good
around
point.
it.
So you're gonna
only
believe
the ice
the
wall is
doctors
getting
and
heated.
scientists who tell you that there are dolphins?
So as you get
Me,
closer to the
your
North
friend
Pole, it continuously
who loves
gets
you?
colder, right? But obviously we can see that that's not true, because you can compare the temperature in, say, Brazil and here on either side of the
I
equator.
already have it.
And they're roughly
The sun moves roughly over the equator, but then it goes between the tropics. The Tropic of Capricorn in the north, and the Tropic of Capricorn is the south, and Cancer in the north. So it makes it a circle. And so when it's close, it's always inside the equator or outside the equator. That's how the seasons work.
whether the
In
sun
the
is inside
north,
the
in the north, it's in the tropics. over the Tropic of Cancer. It circles around a flat surface, and it's a small and local light source and heat source.
Does the moon just move opposite of the sun?
The moon does its own thing.
The moon just goes wherever it wants to.
In a circuit, yeah.
Yeah. So then
I'm not claiming anything about that. Like, I'm just, the lights in the sky are a whole different of the Earth where we are.
That's affected by it. So if we're on a flat Earth and the constellations, right, they move throughout the year. We have different summer and winter constellations, right? That's because the Earth tilts as it moves around.
No, the stars are moving at a different rate than the sun is, so they lap each other.
So all the stars are just moving around Earth.
But you never see behind
And the sun is moving around Earth. And the moon is moving around Earth. And Earth is
Above a flat surface, yeah.
what keeps Earth suspended.
That's what they claim.
It's not suspended by anything.
I have a real question.
Just to give you a concept, think of it as Earth is the basement of the universe.
Now why is it special enough to stay still?
Well, that's the question, right? It seems like this place was created. So if you have a created place like a building over here, obviously there was a creator. Somebody built this place right here. I'm saying somebody built this Earth too. So that might be a good question to think about. I mean, we're not here to give you guys all the answers. We're just kind of giving you a starting point. Hey, start questioning these things that you're told by liars.
What does NASA gain from like lying about the Earth?
That's another good question. I'm not the one lying. I'm not NASA, so I can't tell you why they're lying. But you can speculate, and that would be control, money, power.
It's because they're gay.
All the usual reasons that people would lie.
I think it's because they're about faggots.
Well, you can see that they're lying. Okay, you can see the green screens grabbing wires or like hanging on wires, and you can see the videos yourself.
It's not real.
Yeah.
So wait, so this is like wire, right? So
That's not real.
it's not real. It's not real. Oh, so now this is real now that I've got
Well, we are being held.
So what about a lunar
When you think
eclipse?
about it,
Because the Earth casts a curved shadow on the moon. How does that happen?
That's what they tell you, right?
But you've seen a lunar eclipse, right?
Yeah. It seems like there's something covering the moon.
Yeah, that's the Earth's shadow.
Yeah.
So how is the Earth's shadow?
But have you heard of the Selenian eclipse?
Is there like a volunteering?
It's called the impossible eclipse. It's where the moon is above the horizon on one side and the sun is on the other horizon. So they're both above the Earth, and then you see the shadow coming from the top. If anything, it would come from the bottom of the moon. But the shadow, we don't know what it is. It could be some other sort of celestial body.
Name one NASA man.
But I'm saying that it's not the Earth causing that shadow.
my family friend.
Jake?
Yeah.
So Jake's a dirty flyer. Is that what you're saying?
All right, do any of you all have Android? Because I have a free download code for that app if you have Android. Okay.
No, I do not have an Android.
Did you get the app card?
I have an Android.
Okay, I'll give you a download code.
In our opinion, Truman Show.
Excuse me.
It's like that.
In our opinion, it's kind of a deception that the moon is kind of different than one another. We generally believe that they're the same size. Well, no, you don't have science. It's never been measured as far as how far away the sun
If you
is.
were to go to NASA, would you be able to convince them?
Okay, well, you can look back in history. Copernicus reckoned that it was 10 million miles away. Now we claim like 496 million miles away.
Go to the Google Play Store, enter that code there, and you'll get a free app.
Oh, I have an Android app like my house.
You can take a picture of it and use Google Lens to translate it to text.
Name one other NASA man.
And if you want, hey, if you want a direct link, scan the QR code on here. It'll go straight to the app.
Bill Smith.
He's from NASA.
Miss Bird worked at NASA.
Miss Bird.
Yep.
You know what else?
Yeah, she did a summer thing.
Okay.
I knew the biggest guy. Yeah.
Thank you. Now,
Got it?
point this out to you, Madison.
Okay.
If you look at my notes here, Jake,
So when you open the app, if you want, it'll ask you for a referral code. flat 1. That's my referral code. So.
From the Paul brothers.
I don't know.
He's around our because he's propagated.
Okay.
No, we're not making love.
Okay. No, we're going to get you two off.
Do you guys have any free stuff?
Like we got two smacks if you want.
Those are free?
I think all we got is these little things. These little
Yeah, those. You like trail mix?
Those are the trail mix
Yeah.
free too?
Here, check this one out. Look at the package. It's got information about the heliocentric model versus what the flat Earth model might be.
Alright.
And it debunks the heliocentric model.
I see.
So we're saying we're not like flying in space or anything. We're just here. We're Earth. And that's all we know. We can't. No one can prove that anything about flying through space or whatnot.
All right. So it's just about skepticism rather than having a real.
Where do I enter the code?
We encourage people to do it for self. Don't believe me.
So I think you go to purchase it and then you pay with the code. Like it'll be under like the payment.
Was there anything else that was free?
Well, I don't know if we have anything with it. So some events we carry more stuff.
Okay.
I think it's just the frisbees and stuff we got.
How do you guys feel about that? About vaccines?
Oh, that's a whole different topic, but can't really say much about it on YouTube, unfortunately, because they go hard after that stuff. But generally, we don't recommend them. I mean, I am a doctor after all, so.
Where'd you get your degree from?
Earth.
Earth?
Yeah.
Where? What university?
Just making my own observations, doing my own tests.
You're not a doctor.
That's just the title, you know.
It's really not.
So just because someone has a doctorate after,
program or residency.
So I would argue that doesn't really mean much. It just means you're more indoctrinated than other people.
You don't have any degrees or anything?
Where did you go to college?
I have a degree, but that's irrelevant.
What's your degree in?
That's irrelevant.
Is it really though?
Yeah.
Because I think I need to know if I can trust you.
Everyone here can test the Earth for themselves.
That dude was an engineer, so.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I made it easy for me to talk.
See, he's got a degree. He's a civil engineer.
Where'd you get it from?
My grandpa gave it to me. Why does it matter? Why are you appealing to the authority of approval? That's what you're doing. When you ask where did you graduate from, what school did you go to, what education do you have, you're submitting to the approval of authority.
You get a higher level of education.
A higher level of education, it could be just as well explained as a higher level of indoctrination, because you can't free think when you're in college. Because if they tell you that this is how it is, yes.
Yeah.
If you have a question, on your test,
Really?
okay? You have a question that's on your test, and you put a different answer than what they require you to have. Do you pass or fail? You fail.
I'll take that.
So
card.
all it is you have to remember their information and repeat it back to them. I've done it.
I know the public school system's messed up, and it needs to be fixed.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
let's talk about the public school system being fixed.
I'm asking if you got a level of education that gives you the authority to do stuff.
No, hold on. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt.
To have done scientific experiments.
Let's say I've never been to school before. Let's say I've never been to school before, but I can figure out math, okay? Let's just say I know how math works. Do I have to go to school to learn math? No. You can learn all sorts of math online. You can learn it from people who have already done it, et cetera, okay?
Well, we're doing it online.
Anyway.
Where are you getting your education from?
Can you stick to the subject at hand? I mean, it's ridiculous. All you want to focus on is what education. And I'm trying to tell you that there's physical proof that the Earth is flat and stationary, and you don't want to hear it.
I went to
You don't want to hear it. It's going to break you. Your brain's going to go
class.
kink if it's actually flat. That's what's the problem. You have what's called cognitive dissonance, where you can't have a subject discussion about something you don't believe in. That's the problem. You want to ask about my education. Do I sound like a stupid person?
But that's not what cognitive
Do I sound like a stupid person?
No, you don't.
A cognitive dissonance is trying to hold two opinions at the same time, which is opposed to what you already believe.
All right, I'll give you $3, okay?
Oh, no, I don't want your money.
Do you want to buy the app though?
No.
Okay, so I mean, I'll pay for the app for you since it expired.
Wrong.
All right.
You can hear information and have cognitive dissonance. Look it up. If the information is opposed to what you already believe to be true, your mind can recoil. It's called cognitive dissonance. Go ahead, look it up.
You're conducting scientific and mathematical experiments.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Those degrees.
You don't need a degree to
I didn't say I don't have those degrees. I don't say I am a civil engineer draftsman, okay? I've been doing it since 2004, okay? I know what I'm talking about.
You gotta go get dinner.
Do you know what fluid dynamics is?
They're there.
Okay.
We have to
Bye.
go. We have to go. We're meeting friends.
Yeah, what college did you go to? Oh, then the Earth's a ball. Give me a break. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Soda?
What a dude. God, dude. Might want a refund.
Did you get an app card?
I did an app card. Oh, like the little
the Sun, Moon, and Zodiac clock app.
I've not.
It's that right there. That takes you right to the app.
Yeah.
No, okay. You got anything else though?
I mean, here, that's the app. You got one
of those.
Okay.
Proof the globe, 3 Bitcoin.
I mean, you can have this.
Bitcoin for 1 proof of the globe.
Want that?
I already got one.
Current
you got one?
spin
Okay.
or a vacuum next to air pressure. 1 proof of the globe can get you rich. 3 Bitcoin for 1 proof of the globe.
Bitcoin.
Thanks, Dave.
That's the reward for the globe. I appreciate it. Oh. 3 Bitcoin for 1 proof of the globe. Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm glad the stream is still going, actually.
3 Bitcoin.
What's up, everybody? Oh, and I need to change my battery.
That's not me.
Oh, wait, no. Actually, my battery broke. I just have it plugged in. Never mind. My GoPro got so hot that the battery expanded and got stuck inside, so I have to charge it now.
Like this goes to it, okay? If you go to that app,
I got this plugged in.
For 2 weeks, and you still think the Earth is a ball, you hit the questions and answers button, and then look for any questions you might have. And if you still think the Earth's a ball, you can go to the click here for reward, and then you can try to prove the globe for 3 Bitcoin. And 3 Bitcoin right now is almost $60,000.
I feel like the Earth was flat in like the 90s and stuff, but then like Sir Mix-a-Lot came on.
Yeah.
We had that thing about,
They like big butts?
yeah. Then we got a little rounded. We got more stuff.
Right. In reality, though, you know, everybody thought the Earth was flat until, you know, NASA confirmed it by going to outer space. But even on their website, they say that, you know, they use CGI to create the ball. They have no pictures from space, admittedly, by them. So that's pretty interesting, right? You know, the ones that are supposed to be in charge of space, you know?
Did you talk to the NASA dudes?
No, they won't talk to us. We tried. But you can go on their websites and find out the claims that they make.
Yeah, you can see them lying right here.
1 mile radius.
Green screens, grabbing wire harnesses.
I don't think I got one of the brochures.
Yeah, you definitely got to look at that.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Nope.
And it's about questioning authority. I mean, I'm guessing that y'all don't believe everything the government says, the media says, the teachers say. You know, you have to question it, you know? And that's what this is about. It's about questioning authority, you know, trying to prove things for yourself rather than somebody saying, it's like, if you walked away and you believe me just because I'm an adult, I would think that you're foolish, you know, because you have to question things.
The girls, they don't have penises.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
That's a pretty depressing reality to live in.
All right, if you say so, man. No, it's something that, you know, the reason we use flat Earth is something everybody can test for themselves. You know, it's not about belief, it's about something you can test.
What can I test?
So they have a dimensions for the ball. Okay, so they say the globe Earth has a radius of 3959, and that means the horizon can be no further than 1.225 times the square root of the observed height in feet. So that means if you have I'm saying a lot of jibbery jib to go slower at the end, okay? Put a camera 1 foot above the ground, and you look at the water, the horizon, the place where it's cut off, can be no further than 1.225 miles, okay? We put a camera above the water, 1 foot above the water, and we can see for 20 miles.
Do you have like a link to all this stuff?
That's
all the app.
Yeah, if you try to look up flat Earth, on YouTube, they block all of our videos on YouTube.
They show you nonsense and mockery.
Do you have any business cards for them?
No, I didn't bring my business cards. I know.
Oh, if I had my ID with you, ask him. He has a few businesses in the city.
Oh yeah, what do you do?
So you know how some people say, so the left likes to say the Earth is round, right? And what I think,
what?
yeah,
The left?
So what I like to say is the Earth. You know, when you think about it, if all
your
the water's
business has nothing
down,
to do with the Earth, man. Get out of here.
The Earth
Come on. Come on. What a joker. You're hilarious, dude. You're hilarious.
It's a round sea,
yeah.
and the water flows on one side. And then
so
it switches.
speaking of sea,
so the water, so it goes, and then we flips every year.
How do you?
That's how
you find out if something's flat?
Well, flat isn't.
How do you measure?
The way I see it is everything is a giant sea. So this.
Okay. Right.
This is.
How do you measure flat?
I hate to point this out to you, buddy.
Not that.
This is a sea.
Yeah. Okay. So how do you measure flat? In reality,
it's not real. That's what I'm saying. It's
flat's not real. Yeah. Okay.
One sea.
So if you're building a house or furniture or anything else like that, how do you find flat?
one C unit. So a C, if you think of flat, if you put a
You can't have a conversation, dude. Really? Your comedy is so funny, dude.
If you put a C right here, okay? Yeah. And then you put another C.
You're hilarious, dude.
Can we not joke right now?
Bye.
See
you later, man.
Another C.
See you later, man.
If you put another C though, can you not see how this is flat though? If you put another C, and then you put another C, and you put another, it's flat. It's building a flat.
That's actually an example of how deceiving displaying a 3D image on a 2D model can be.
What? Told me that's what girls have instead of penises. Oh my god.
Yeah, like downtown somewhere near.
Sure. Yeah, where's that? We'll go.
Well, he hasn't decided exactly yet, but it's near a place called the Trio.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know where that's at, but water's level. One proof of the globe earns you 3 bitcoins. That's $60,000 of bitcoin for one proof of the globe.
Girls have penises.
Any curvature, any spin.
Buddhas are real.
Any proof that a vacuum can exist next to air pressure without a barrier. Anything. Let's see one proof of the globe.
Free information. Check it out.
One proof of the globe. Not looking at information with mockery is the height of ignorance.
Free information. Earth is flat. Measure the earth for yourself.
I'm not spinning, guys. Don't
Where? Where is the curvature?
Oh yeah, I don't get it.
Where?
What? Can I get one too with them when you're good?
Where?
Okay. There we go. And then we'll get one with Liam.
One
Liam?
proof of the globe. Yep. 3 bitcoins. That's $60,000 worth of bitcoin.
Nice. That's good.
Curvature, spin, vacuum next to air pressure.
Are y'all like recording for school or anything?
No.
Nearly $60,000 in bitcoin.
We're creative writers.
Earth is flat. Don't believe what they tell you.
Free information. Check it out. We never went to the moon.
You know what?
Some people are more expressive than others.
On a very serious note, I just
I
appreciate that you're challenging a sense. I
$60,000 of bitcoin for one proof of the globe.
We can't come to any amount unless we are disagreeing.
Check out some of those old NASA videos.
Hey, y'all want some flat Earth truce max? You guys want some?
Is that a branded?
Yeah.
It's got flat Earth on it.
Juice max.
Okay.
They're really good.
I don't think you should eat them. Just keep them as a souvenir. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You can always keep the bag.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Eat the stuff, keep the bag. That's all.
Yeah.
Don't take it easy.
No, it doesn't look anything like it. Possible action figures. Hey, question everything. That's the point, all right? Question everything. Yeah.
Good deal.
It is. It's less fun when you're alone.
I know. That's why I'm like, I don't want to leave. I
I hear you. We're going to have a meetup here in a minute with some other flat earthers.
Really?
Yeah. Up the road.
I have to let him know. So everybody
Tell him. Yeah. Tell him we got at least to have a dozen here. Yeah. At least 6 will come.
Oh, we should have given him a Polaroid.
Oh my gosh. Dude, man, the cognitive dissonance there.
It's nice to see the younger people being way more receptive to at least like listening.
For a little bit.
Yeah.
I had a 7-year-old tell me, it's round. That's what a 7-year-old said.
Oh, a 7-year-old knows everything.
One proof of the globe can get you 3 bitcoin. Nearly $60,000 of bitcoin for one proof of the globe. Shows curvature, spin, vacuum next to air pressure. One proof. One proof. You want to start backing up? We're going to do a meetup.
All right.
She'll be entertained. Look at some little 7-year-old telling her some bullshit.
Going to the flat Earth meetup.
I noticed the damn cart, dude.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah, we got a lot of
badass.
stuff in
3
there.
bitcoin to prove us
That's a
wrong.
heavy duty cart.
Free information.
Hi guys.
Yeah, check it out.
Wow. Okay.
How are you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
We all thought it was crazy at first too. Okay, just to let you know.
Oh, here. There's an app to go along with it.
That the Earth is flat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So water will fill a container and always lay flat at the surface. It doesn't matter if it's your sink, your bathtub, a swimming pool, a lake, the ocean. Water level is how we measure how things are flat. And so the water level from California to Australia is flat level water. It cannot conform to the exterior of a shape. So you have water pressure is one thing. The other thing is, you know, when you have a sphere model, you have a measurement. Okay, so if they tell you that the horizon is 1 mile away and you can see 20 miles away, then their model is broken, and that's what we've done to test it. We've measured it. We've used line of sight, microwave testing, laser testing, air pressure differentials, everything that is testing whether or not the globe model works, and it doesn't. It always breaks. And there were actually mainstream science that actually said that the Earth is not moving. Sagnac, Michelson-Morley, Michelson-Gale, Aries failure, and they refused to put them in school books because it breaks their model. So it's about questioning, you know, proving for yourself, you know. If the globe is actually real, it should be easy to prove.
Nosedive is the name of the restaurant.
Nosedive, okay, cool.
Have a good day.
So we have to wait an hour to go there, or we can go there now?
Well, we can go there now. He's there.
Where?
He's on the outside.
Well, we're
No, this is YouTube.
Yeah, tell them we're coming, dude.
We got 20 in chat. Nice.
Or whatever.
Thanks for coming, everybody. Ricardo Montalvo, what's up, dude?
Always be flat snacking.
Gareth, Messenger.
But we're not going to set up a table or anything like that. Not spinning.
XVHK Green.
It's almost $60,000.
Virginia Dare. Question the answers.
Oh, second law of thermodynamics proves that
Science and I.
walks to a vacuum. Cool. Anybody who wants to walk and go with her, I got to pack this stuff in my truck, but here you go, dude. Hurry up and break it down. He's 8 minutes walking distance away.
8 minutes?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Okay.
Yes.
Right here, nosedive.
You know, like how they fly around the Earth and they're constantly doing a nosedive.
That's interesting.
All right, we're gonna pack it up, guys. I mean, I guess I'll leave it running live while we do that, because there's always gonna be conversations.
Man, no fest.
While we do that, pretty sure.
One proof of a globe, $60,000 in Bitcoin.
You guys find the ice roll?
Keep laughing, man. Keep laughing.
Not even gonna have a conversation like a wuss.
You ever crossed Antarctica? Ever been to the moon?
That's pretty dope.
No, but I saw it on the radio. I saw men land on the moon on the radio. Grandma told me she heard it on the radio. We went to the moon. But they can't get back there today for some reason.
We lost the technology.
Yeah. We got to get back those old IBM computers. Those things were amazing.
No, hell no. This place was created.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
We're flat earthers, not atheists. Yeah, I ended up having to talk to a fucking Jehovah's Witness for pretty weak 15 years ago. Maybe not 15, probably like 10. But he gave me a Jehovah's Witness card, and he showed me his thing.
He showed me his thing.
I'm sure you'll make it to Kingdom Hall.
Things, multiple. His
oh my!
All the scriptures and brochures and all that good stuff.
Why don't you point him out to a few scriptures to prove the earth is flat?
I did, and he was like, but that's just due to the translation. And he showed me one that said in Job that the earth is round and underneath.
3 Bitcoin, nearly $60,000 in Bitcoin for one proof of globe.
It does say that. Because of the fucking things that are written using the dollar effect.
$60,000. $60,000.
I know. But
it's a good way to start a marriage with $60,000.
About it being rewritten.
I mean, I don't really consider Job to be that valid of a book. But.
Ditto.
Interesting.
Even the Jews call it a, what's the word? What's the word?
Midrash.
Yeah, the story though. And it's not an analogy. What's the word?
Allegory?
Allegory, thank you, yeah. Even the Jews admit that Job is an allegory.
I mean, that's what a midrash is, though.
Yeah. But I'm using English terms here, right? So, for instance, if you look at the linguistics of Job, because, you know, just like in the 70s it was groovy, in the 80s it was tubular, and, you know, progression of language.
they can tell that the end of Job was written first and the beginning of Job was written last.
Wow.
And we're talking about a gap of 500 years. Crazy stuff.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Mine? I don't think so.
Go ahead and go over there.
Huh?
Yeah, I guess we could.
Y'all need any help or anything?
I turned mine off a long time ago. Kinda. I mean, it's kind of hard to do because we have to figure out how to Tetris it all in. Like, if you want to put the in there, that definitely is a. So that would be great. Did I just put that away, or did I just open it for no reason? No, I put it away. Okay, good.
in the pot. Yeah. Appreciate you guys coming out, man. It's my pleasure. The company and support, and you know, it's always better to have more and less. Thank you very much. Yeah. Where are you located? Me, myself, and Woodruff right up the road here, about 40 minutes away. DFW, down St. Louis. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll be driving back tomorrow. All right. That's fine, man. Enjoy. Thank you. Well, y'all be with me and keep you safe, and I pray that you get there quickly and do something. Hey, what was your name again?
I'll try. Mr. J.
Yeah.
See you later, sir. Nice to see you. Nice to see you too. Y'all are gonna be over at Nosedive though, right?
Yeah, that's where.
Yeah, we're gonna head over
packing
there
up for
too.
you.
So we'll see you in a little bit.
All right, see you there. Yep.
My finger like
you pinched it. Blood vessel. Yeah.
But it's sealed
Thanks
up.
for coming out, you guys. You made the park so much more interesting than it normally is in here today.
I got a theory about your eyes, by the way.
What is that?
And you can take it or leave it.
What do you think?
They told us not to stare at the sun. I'm telling you, not only is it possible, but it.
Maybe that's what it is.
Someone told me about the healing properties of ice by the sun. I'm like, they lied to me about everything. Let me try it, right? So the first time I tried it, of course, like tears came to my eyes, but I kept staring. And what you see is it's gonna sound kind of weird, but you see a purple vortex that vibrates, okay? And then I thought maybe it's just because my eyes are trying to adjust as it's vibrating, but I actually, angled my body so it looked like the sun was right above a building. The building was doing this, okay? I continued to stare at it, and after a while, you can actually stare at the sun with no pain, and then when you're done with it, everything looks clearer.
So maybe that's what it is. It's just like being like more, because like when I grew up,
in the sun, yeah.
I was like, I live like watching TV all the time on the computer and everything like that.
Right.
Playing video games, so it's like you're inside.
The blue light, the flashing.
Yeah, it's like fake light and everything. So maybe that is just the actual sun itself.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a few studies about this, but it doesn't become mainstream. But there are people in India, they call them sun eaters. Okay, so they actually wake up, watch the sunrise, and they fast by eating nothing but sunlight.
Wow.
And they actually sustain themselves for up to 2 weeks with only sunlight.
Wow.
And I mean, I don't know, I don't know how valid that is as far as science goes, but
maybe it has some kind of energetic benefit.
Yeah, we live in this metaphysical realm. We're metaphysical beings, so of course everything in here works that way.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I know it's a hard thing to think about, like, oh, he's trying to get me to stare at the sun, and like I said, you can take it or leave it, but I've tried it myself, and I thought it was amazing. And why don't they let us stare at the sun? Maybe we'll know that it's an energetic feed to us.
Yeah.
They don't want us to look.
Maybe. Don't look at the truth.
Exactly. I mean, that's the whole thing, when we come down to this, like, let's say they believe every proof we put on the table, okay? The last statement they always say is, why would they lie? And that's a stupid question, because it's like,
blue dot sticker?
Yeah, sure.
It's like, why does government lie? Why does education lie? Why does military lie? Like, you can't answer that question unless you're the liar yourself, right? So why would they lie is a stupid argument. But I've heard it many, many, many times.
Yeah.
Why would they lie?
So are you guys coming back?
Stationary, guys.
Are you guys coming out tomorrow?
No, maybe next year.
Water's level. We never went to the moon.
This is an event.
Earth's flat.
So people are driving from all over the U.S. and we got together. I think there was 400 people at this one, and
Man, I wish
it was a
they'd known
weekend
about
long.
this. I totally would have checked it out.
It was a weekend long, and it was energizing. I mean, I don't know if you smoke or smoke, but a lot of people said that they have to be very careful about how much they smoke on these events because they're already high from the environment.
Yeah. That
they get too high. So be very careful. I heard that 3 times.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. I mean, you know.
I wasn't too careful.
You look like the dealer, right? You got the green color. You got a green on your face.
He's a green and purple guy.
I'm strictly a buyer.
My shirt, like,
but I am all about that green, all about that purple.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Flat Earth Farms. Nice.
Yeah. They actually grow. Yeah. But
show them the
just
back.
to let you know, my son does not smoke. Okay, he's just advertising.
Okay.
Good advertising.
I don't let him make the decision until he's 20. That's my standard. Hey, how you doing?
What's up, guys?
You guys come out here. We'll be back next year because that's the next event. But do you have any information on that yet?
Yeah. No, I mean I think the.
We go out occasionally other places, but
yeah. But as far as like having a big group like this, yeah.
Cool.
Did you see that? Because that's the app where you're going to find all the information without the YouTube blockade that they have on us right now.
And like on the app, you can see other people
that have the app.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, we got
And
the card
you know,
for
we
the
all
app
think it's
too,
crazy to look into it, but it's about questioning what you've been told.
There is a
It's
fee to
very
that.
simple, you know? And the Earth is the only thing. You know, you can hear that history's a lie, which a lot of people believe that. They will think that governments lie. A lot of people believe that.
Earth's flat and stationary.
But when it comes to the cosmology, they're like, it's impossible for them to lie about that. But then if you test it for yourself based on their calculations,
Earth's flat and stationary, not a globe.
You find out that they can lie about that.
Never went to the moon, will never go back.
Anything. You know, like the whole world can go on lockdown in a shorter period of time because they all agree on something. And in Event 201, it's just as they predicted. It's just amazing how smart they are. You know?
I agree. Well, I mean, a lot of indoctrination.
Yep. And that's what this is about, is breaking through the indoctrination. They teach you about, you know, the first thing they teach you when you get to school is that you live on a globe. They're like, this is where you live, you know?
Yeah.
It's like the flag. And the flag is in the classroom from, you know, elementary school, at least through junior high and some high school classes, is to get you patriotic, right? You're going to die for that flag. They do the same thing with the globe, but it's more subconscious because it's always there, but you don't ever question it. There are some people who will question the flag, but they won't question the globe.
Yeah. You see at the beginning of your movies, Universal and whatever other studios
That had a spinning ball before they went to space, by the way.
Yep. Even before they allegedly went to space, they were doing that.
Yeah. No. What the first movie, you know, the rocket shot at the moon's eye.
Yep. It's all propaganda, man.
You know, in the early 1900s, schools were still teaching flat Earth.
Yep.
It really wasn't that long ago that people started this deception.
We have newspaper articles where a teacher was fired for teaching the globe at school in the 1900s.
Oh.
And everybody thinks, oh, Columbus discovered it in 1492, blah, 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 blah. But no, it was vehemently argued in the early 1900s.
Yeah. Are you familiar with Eric Day?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Actually, a lot of his stuff is what got me where I am. I watched the Great Flat Earth conspiracy documentary, and that's what it was. It was 6 hours long. It had a collection of his stuff, a little bit of Mark Sargent, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And when I first watched it, I'm like, this is ridiculous, this is nonsensical. But by the end of it, I'm like, damn it, it's flat. And the biggest thing for me is I've been an AutoCAD engineer since 2004, doing civil drafting where you have to figure out where every drop of water goes, you miles of road, acreage of land. And if you put any curvature or spin into those models, they would fall apart. The fluid dynamics don't work if it's curved or spinning.
Interesting.
Even a little bit, you know?
Yeah, no, I mean...
we have to measure humps, you know? If you see a hump, you got to measure it, you know?
Yeah. I'm always arguing with people online who, you know, like they're engineers or they're from like a technical background.
Right.
And it's just all, they're just told, you know.
Told, yeah.
It's this way, and therefore they go with it. And then when you try to challenge them, you know, it's like...
So where are you online at?
You know, just around like YouTube, you know.
Because
like,
they have a Discord channel, Flat Earth 24/7.
Okay.
And I just recently got on it because this guy dragged me in, and I love arguing with these people.
This is the photo album we got from the event if you want to check it out.
Yeah, a bunch of people there. And that's not everybody, that's just who stopped to take a Polaroid, you know? Yeah, there's the group before the meetup. This was at a park before the actual event. Just bombarding the
hundreds of people.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I think it was 400 people.
Probably got Mark in there. Yeah, Mark Sargent right there.
Right, yeah.
There's a music group, One Big Love was there. So there's musical performances, which is awesome. Yeah, that's Mark, David Weiss, and that's David Weiss's wife.
No one's been to the moon.
Tons of cool people, man.
We gotta get going. Yeah, we're going to meet up at a restaurant now, but appreciate you talking with us, man.
What's your name?
I'm Just Jack. Just
Jack. I'm Christian. This is my wife, Jessica.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Alex.
No, Alex?
Alex,
Nice to meet you.
How's it going? Yeah, we really appreciate, like, a lot of ridicule going on, so somebody having a conversation with us is great.
Okay, if you want to check out my YouTube channel, I've been live streaming all day.
Sure.
See some conversations.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah, it's Critical Inception.
Critical Inception.
Yeah.
Cool. You guys, well, we got to get to our car for the
timeout.
Yeah, but
you know it says until 6 p.m., right?
Yeah.
So like I had parked mine like with a few minutes before, like 2 hours and then a few minutes, so you might be safe because it's getting close.
Yeah. We got to get going then. But
all right.
I was gonna say, you know, along the lines of ARRR, you familiar with Rob Skiba as well?
Yeah. Y'all rest his soul, man. Y'all rest his soul.
Hey, y'all like Juice Max? You ever heard of it? It's
yeah, you heard he died, right?
Trail Mix.
Howdy. Died.
Yeah.
So, how you doing?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we're here. I knew him pretty well, so I do believe he died.
Well,
stationary nature of the earth.
You know what the
We are anti-globalists. We just believe any of NASA's we recognize that no one's ever navigated the globe north or south. Many people have done it.
Don't bring me here.
There's not north or south. No one's gone to Antarctica.
Yes, please.
Water always level.
I don't know why I brought it. I don't.
There's no evidence that it curves over large
man, I was pretty upset.
distances.
I watched so much of this
boats
stuff,
that allegedly
years, so
disappear over the horizon, a popular claim. He brought into it's definitely not the curvature of
Same
Earth.
thing happened to him. So he's a guy in Canada.
Simply the limits
he came from Flatoberfest, went back to Canada.
The moon
refused to stay isolated for 2 weeks. Went back home. Refused to take a shot. Refused this.
The sun appears to be exactly the same
and he went through the legal system and said, you know, I don't need to go to court unless you demand. He's like, is it a request or a demand? They said request. So he didn't go to court. It was all over the news. This anti-vaxxer, flat earther, refuses to go to court, and then he dies. And we're an anti-vaxxer, flat earther, and he died. And like, we saw him weeks earlier, perfectly fine, and then he died with a heart attack on the toilet, like Elvis. Freaking ridiculous.
They keep making
They do the same thing with Rob. You know, he starts all the articles.
Yeah, he got public. That's the problem. They don't like public, man.
I heard rumor too that
I mean, I don't know if you have any other questions. I'm kind of spitballing random.
Yeah, who knows what exactly?
Is it like
the funny thing is when you read the news article, they say he's an anti-vaxxer, completely not these things, but they never claim that he was a positive for COVID. So like they said he died of pneumonia. And the pneumonia was so bad that they had to induce a coma.
How do you
Come on,
describe
dude.
it?
Come on.
Simple to describe what it's shaped like. Escape it
Yeah, exactly.
We believe in the closed system because
and allegedly one of our side in the sun, you know, not walked away.
I didn't know.
Oh yeah,
so
100%.
our claim is that could not possibly occur if you have an infinite vacuum next to a system that's only gas with no barrier.
I like your enthusiasm.
You could ever prove that exists. Free Bitcoin. That's a lot of money, $60,000. That's a lot of cash. No one's been able to claim that prize because it doesn't occur. People claim things like gravity. Well, gravity,
wants to take a picture?
if you're talking about things falling down to Earth,
put the sign in front of you. Hold the sign in front of you. Yeah, hold the sign in front of you.
It's always something that's more dense than the medium it's in, it's going to fall. If I drop an apple, it'll fall to the ground. If I drop an apple in a puddle, it'll fall to the surface of the puddle and float.
Oh wait, hey buddy, for the shot.
Yeah.
For the shot.
density and buoyancy proof.
Hey, if you want to take with the Polaroid, you know how to use
something
okay, just don't cover these holes. Hold it like this. Look at the viewfinder here. Don't cover those holes, and then the button's right there.
So push that button?
That button, yeah. Oh, I think you just. Okay.
By virtue of mass alone.
So just
push it when you're
like that.
Don't cover the holes.
How could you have one molecule that decides, hey, I'm the middle, everybody get around me?
Get a little closer.
Another thing, what about the supposed magnetic core that we have? Well, I worked as a pipeline for 11 years.
What happened?
And I can tell you that when you superheat magnets, it doesn't work anymore. It'll fall apart. That magnet gets balanced out.
Some just fell. A piece of plastic fell.
We've been using these
molten magnet in the middle of our so-called.
And yeah, some children got a hold of this.
That type of magnet does not exist in reality. A magnet that does exist in reality is called a ring magnet. These are seekers. And
there should be at least one
much like a disc.
So what do I do?
With a pole in the center, and then
hold like this. Don't cover those holes.
To the outside. That's what we claim that you're much more likely to be having a strong magnetic reaction in the center, which is the north. That's like compasses pointing north, north, north. So if you're going around it, going east, you're simply going around the north, right? I don't know. Yeah.
So how long does it take to develop?
Whatever. You got the center there, the north. You're going east to west. You're going around, right?
The center is north.
Center is north.
So like thank you so much. Have a good day.
That's awesome.
The North Pole would be the center of the magnet.
Okay.
So
yeah, the battery died on this.
That's where all your magnetic reactions are occurring. So generally when you're walking or something, if you're trying to determine what east is, you look at a compass, you're basing it off of north.
Our Flat Earth activist friend
that's all you're
from
doing.
Minnesota
You're literally walking
over.
in
He
a
couldn't make it,
circle
so I was
around
out here.
massive
Have some of this stuff, and he sent the
Polaroid
too. Yeah, mine are dead, but it goes well with the costume. So.
It does look cool.
Antarctica, just like somewhere around like the edge.
Generally, but we did get some footage.
I mean,
so what is the
people talk about it being? There is certainly
well, it's the idea that the Earth is not
allowed to travel there,
and that there's no measurable curvature or measurable Earth motion.
Some barrier. Some people think that it goes on forever.
Just looking across the flat horizon.
I tend to not really believe that it goes on forever because
what about the pictures when the astronauts go out and we see around
Earth? I think that we have to live in a pressurized system.
Yeah, so
if that occurs, that's just close somehow.
Yeah. This is what we see: a flat horizon at high altitude.
That's you have flyers and stuff.
Feet, yeah. I definitely like one.
That's 4 times higher than a commercial airline, 120,000 miles.
How do you explain when the astronauts go out and take pictures of the blue Earth?
Well, the astronauts are when
this
you're
is
an
how,
astronaut.
This is how they make it. This is one of the guys who admitted, just in an interview, like we take different layers of high altitude footage, and they wrap it around the ball.
Like these quotes right here. These quotes right here. They say they went to the moon 6 times, right? But now on a new NASA video, they say we have this high radiation Van Allen radiation belt that they knew about in the 50s. And he said for us to explore the regions of space, we need to get through the Van Allen radiation belts that are around the Earth. If they went through it 6 times in the 60s, why can't they do it now?
Yeah.
So I can't believe they could keep something like that secret.
They haven't. There have been several whistleblowers.
I mean, it varies.
Century. What do you call it for 100 years this planet?
A century, yeah.
Yeah, 3 or 4 centuries.
To speak about the Earth
being
flat.
I was talking to another guy. We have actual articles where a teacher was fired for teaching the globe Earth in the 1900s. So it hasn't been established as a globe since 1492 like they tell us. Okay, so let's talk about NASA for a second. NASA's only been a few decades.
The Earth is like a circle.
But when NASA talks about, we don't, on their own website, we don't have pictures of the Earth. We only have data that we wrap around a sphere.
No, we see pictures of the blue Earth.
Yeah. That's what you see on television and everything else. But if you actually go to NASA and they'll show you the picture, if you read underneath the description of how it's made, it's not a picture. It's data wrapped around a ball.
To deceive us,
but he did.
It's the same as any other deception. It's about control and money, right?
I'm trying to remember.
So if you're controlling, like let's say this is the Earth, okay, that we know about, okay. Let's say that this is the North Pole, and then out here's Australia, South America. Like this is the only Earth we know, right? Now let's say that the Earth is actually this big, but we only know about this much.
then there's.
So what they're doing then is they're hiding land, resources, and they're controlling you.
Conspiracy theories. Come on.
I mean, what happens if you
No,
travel,
it's not conspiracy theory. It's conspiracy fact.
But can't you fly around?
Yes, from east to west you can do global travel, right? So it's called circumnavigation, and it's based on the North Pole. Okay, so when you're heading east, you have to keep bearing a little bit to head east. If you try to fly straight, which is called dead reckoning, you'll wander off. You'll get off track. Right, the North Magnetic, exactly. So it's the same thing on the flat Earth or a globe Earth. The central North Pole is there. The magnetic North Pole is there. So circumnavigation can be done east to west, but it can never be done north to south. They've been doing navigation for thousands of years, and no one has ever gone from the north to the south and back up to the north, ever. If you look it up, if you look for any documentation of them doing a north-south circumnavigation, you'll find they've never done it.
Well, why do you believe this, and what do you get out of it?
Oh, I get nothing out of it except for, like, you know, exposing lies, telling them to be open-minded, not always to trust, you know, governments and doctors and, you know, television or the media and all this other stuff.
You don't believe everything you read. But,
yeah, I mean, if you watch TV, the whole world shut down in a week because they all believed in the same thing.
Galileo and these guys go way back.
Yes.
And they, you know, they talked about
telescopes. How about telescopes?
Yeah, so the telescopes then were a lot poorer quality than they are now, right? So they would talk about where the telescopes will watch a ship go off into the distance and go behind the curvature of the Earth. And now that we have high digital cameras where we can zoom in really close, where you see it disappear, if you zoom in farther, you'll see that ship come right back. Because what we have is the vision. Do you do artwork at all? Or familiar with any artwork? Okay. So we always draw the horizon as flat, and everything goes to a perspective. There you go. Very good. So all that is perspective, because you have a visual limitation to your eyes due to perspective. So when you open that field of view and that perspective zooms in with it, that ship comes back in full view. And that wouldn't work if it was hiding behind a physical obstruction. That only works if it's a zoom issue, a scale issue. Yes.
Say you're right.
Yes.
Where does that get us?
Well, if so like if everybody was like me, and that's not what I'm looking for. It's not what I'm looking for. But what I'm saying is, if everybody was open-minded like me, then there wouldn't be. I believe there wouldn't be as much lies and oppression by those who put themselves in authority.
Are you a scientist? What's your background?
Why does it matter?
I'm actually a civil engineer draftsman. I've been in it since 2004. The way that I believe that this was true is I tested it for myself. I did long distance photography. I've done laser tests, line of sight microwave tests. We've actually, you know, in AutoCAD, which is the program that I use, we have to do elevation changes. And if you do elevation changes and you're figuring out where water is going, if you include the curvature mathematics that they give you, the water model does not work. It breaks apart. There's water going everywhere. It's just chaos.
Well, what happens if you have a flat Earth?
Yes.
Well, yeah, they are in a pool.
Yeah, so that propaganda is put to us in our school books right away. People used to believe they would fall off the Earth, right? But all that is a story for us to believe that there's no place else to go. So, like, again, like, let's say this is Antarctica, okay? And this is the North Pole. If there's land out here and this is the bottom of the ball, there's no place else to go. But if it's a flat Earth, there may be millions of miles left for us to explore, and we would never know.
It's insane.
They have what's called the
wait a minute, that doesn't make sense because people keep going and walking and walking. Driving and driving and flying.
That's good. That's good. Except you're not allowed to do that in the Antarctic Treaty. You're not allowed to go below the 60th parallel south. Like if I'll tell you in a minute. So you're not allowed below the 60th parallel south. So if you put that same restrictions on the north, you wouldn't be able to go to North Alaska. That's how far.
Everybody disputes authority and does whatever the hell
yeah, so a man tried it, and his crew was killed, and he was shipped back to his country. There's actually a documentation of this, okay? So the Antarctic Treaty was signed in 1956 by all the main governments. Germany, Russia, China, and America were one of the first ones to sign this treaty. Now, this is the only treaty that has not been broken in 60 years. You understand what I'm saying? They put treaties in place all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
And nobody has the balls to break it?
That's what I'm saying. It's very sketchy. Yeah. To have a you know, none of us can own land here. None of us can let anybody explore here, and they all agree. That is crazy.
Our point is,
yes. All right, have a good one. Bye.
Not spending thousands of miles or hundreds of miles.
I'm not getting busy or anything.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're not spinning. The Earth.
Fluid dynamics is the best because water always goes to its lowest elevation.
You know
and lays
some
flat
of
on the
those
surface.
Bible quotes off the top of your head?
The earth is set in its foundations,
like
it will not be moved. The firmament is a, you know.
The numbers, yeah, like the verse, the
Uh,
references.
I'll give you a big list.
I got
go
a
to
flyer
testing.
for you.
Go to testing the globe.
Here, take that with you.
Go to the website testing the globe. There's over 100 verses that prove the earth is flat and stationary. Testing the globe. That's the website.
Yeah,
done by Rob Skiba, whom they killed for speaking out about this subject.
Yeah, he did.
He's a scripture guy.
I'm actually training to be a Bible teacher, so.
All right.
Yeah,
well, let me give you. The whole idea of flat Earth is to question everything. Okay. So as you're doing your Bible training, just put the scriptures on a higher pedestal than what men teach you. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. Because you will find inconsistencies between theology and scripture. Between scripture and theology, there's a lot of problems.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm a scriptural literalist, and I was training to be a non-denominational, spirit-filled pastor of a church.
Yeah.
I was 1 week away from it, and then I was praying to the Father, help me to be who you want me to be, do what you want me to do, bring those to me you want me to minister to.
Yeah.
And the Creator told me, how are you going to do what I want you to do if you don't know who I am? And this began a journey of me searching out what's the truth about religion and what's the truth about scripture. And a lot of religion is based on child sacrifice, rape, orgy, sun god worship. Yeah. And it's not based on the scriptures. And when I started applying the scriptures, I found out that his name was taken out of the Bible 6,828 times and replaced with the title, the Lord, when his name is Jehovah, which means that which is, was, and will be. He's the existence.
Yes.
So when you understand that they're willing to hide that for the sake of theology, then you can start looking at other things, you know, like the law is being done away with, but yet in 1 John it says, anyone who says that they know me and they do not keep the commandments is a liar and the truth is not in him. That's in New Testament, you know? So I'm just saying, like, put scripture on the pedestal above men, you know? Like, don't trust what I'm saying because then I'm just as bad as them. You understand what I'm saying?
Gotta question it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, I questioned it, and for a moment, I was an atheist because I was like, well, if the Bible and church don't match, then I'll throw it all out.
Yeah.
But then I realized that I've had experiences with the Creator, I can't deny him. And then he, like, you know, I started studying the scriptures. I've taught myself how to read Hebrew and everything else. So, yeah. Okay. Have a good one, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Thanks for stopping. Good luck. Have fun.
Thanks.
Hey, if the Earth is flat,
yes,
I have one question.
Sure.
What's on the other side?
What's on the other side of the globe?
Huh?
What's on the other side of the globe? There is no other side, right?
More globe.
No, there's no other side, right? It just goes on forever.
What's in the middle of the globe?
Yeah, it's a geometric shape that's infinite, whereas flat can be. So you think it goes on forever?
It could, yeah.
So if you were to drill down into the Earth, would you eventually run out of dirt?
Globe earthers have done this.
that.
Hold on, let me talk to the man. Okay, globe earthers have done this, okay? They did scientific tests to see what they could find out with what's called P waves and S waves, okay? They're trying to find out what's in the center of the Earth. When they tried this, they did what's called the core bore hole. Sorry, it's hard to say.
Kola borehole.
Kola borehole. Yes, the Kola borehole. The Mariana Trench is 6 miles deep. The borehole is 8 miles deep, so it's deeper than the lowest place on Earth. And when they tried the P waves and S waves to see what the 8 miles had, every step of the way, every half mile they went down, they were absolutely wrong of their predictions. And what they now are saying is, you know, when you were growing up and I was growing up, they said that the center of the Earth was a molten iron core, right? They're changing that now because of these tests that they're doing. So they really don't know what's even in the Earth.
Scientific methods.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. You keep disproving yourself.
But in your mental model of a flat Earth, how thick is it?
I don't know. It's like
Is
how
it infinite?
It's like how thick is the Earth if they've only gone down 8 miles?
We could speculate, but then we're
right.
Your
and
model,
it's not about a model. Okay, so pause on the wall for a second. But the globe has a model. Okay, so they have actual dimensions, like you said. So the radius of that is 3959 miles for a radius. Okay, so when you go out to test that with their mathematics, they say the horizon can be no longer than 1.225 times the observer's height in feet in miles. Okay, so if you put a camera 1 foot above the water, you shouldn't see beyond 1.225 miles. and you can see 20 miles out.
Wait, that's
so the model
let's
falls
throw
apart.
That model
It breaks.
out.
Yeah, throw it out. That's the globe model.
I'm just in yours.
We could throw it
How
out.
How thick is the Earth?
Well, how would I know? I mean, how would I know how big the universe was, right? It's the same kind of thing.
So the answer is you don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just like they don't know. Look, people speculate that the universe is ever expanding. Some speculate that it's eternal, right? So if you can't test it for yourself, you can't know.
So you think it's dirt all the way down to infinity?
Why would I know? How would I know?
I'm asking.
I would have to have tools better than these scientists that have spent billions of dollars. I don't know, of course not.
Okay, so the second question.
Neither do they. That's the point.
How far out does it go?
Don't know. How far out does the globe go? I told you.
So if it did end, what would be at the end?
Why are you speculating? I don't know.
Okay.
What's beyond Antarctica? What's beyond Antarctica on the globe? You're not allowed to explore Antarctica by yourself because of the Antarctic Treaty set in place in 1958, yet every nation refuses to break the treaty, which is the only treaty ever broken.
Maybe they're hiding the end
or further land or whatever the case may be.
We don't know.
No, but so your right concept is that it is flat for as far as you can see, and after that you don't know.
Exactly.
So it could be infinity.
Yeah, it could be.
Or it could be 10,000 miles.
10,000 miles.
And at the end of it, the water just pours off the edge.
No, because we don't believe in the vacuum of space.
I tend to believe that we live in an enclosed system because there's a pressure gradient.
Right.
So we don't believe that there's just like an area where you start falling off.
Yeah,
unless it's somehow enclosed by a pressure gradient.
Yeah, it's either enclosed or infinite. Okay, one of the two options.
I'll buy that.
Yeah. So if you have
which one do you think is
mine? My perspective, I'm an infinite plane kind of guy.
Infinite.
Yeah, because I believe that this place was designed for us. So the further out we went, the further we'd see. It's kind of like
there's a concept.
It's kind of like the computer program type of feel, but
all
more
the
spiritual.
continents in the center.
So we just haven't gone far enough to
not
see.
saying this is fact. I'm just saying, you know.
So this
there could
is
be more
an
land
old Buddhist
outside
map
Antarctica.
where this is Antarctica, and they said there was more continents outside of this. Is an old Buddhist map. So there is concepts of this dating back
other celestial bodies, like other suns and moons.
In their circuit, just like our sun.
We're not allowed to go outside that ring.
Who about the Antarctica Treaty? I didn't even know we had that.
Yeah,
it was
8 countries that originally signed on, and all the NATO countries are on now.
including China, Russia, and America agreed on the Antarctic Treaty, and it's the only treaty that they're not breaking.
As well as Chile.
It's very sketchy. It's very sketchy out there.
So the timeline is really interesting. You have Admiral Byrd in like 1940s, 50s, going to Antarctica, saying there's more land out there.
I assume more land because okay, so Admiral Byrd, who he just mentioned, he was the youngest admiral ever in the U.S. Navy, and he actually had a lot of money. Oh, cool. So he had a lot of money, and he went out Antarctica exploring, and he went on a show called Longines Chronoscope, and he said that it's interesting to see that there is land bigger than the United States beyond the South Pole, and it's full of resources, and we'll probably be fighting about it for the next 50 years.
And then they shut it down.
They shut it down, the Antarctic Treaty, and they never went further.
What about going the other direction?
The other direction is the same. Let me show you. Oh, never mind.
No.
Let me show you right here. Okay.
But what about
So this would be the North Pole. So everything down here is pretty much the same with the globe model, except for the south, because the south is more splayed out, right? And flight plans, which are really crazy, you'll see from like South America to Australia, go up to America and then down to Australia, where it's a lot closer to go right here. It's a much shorter. They fly as if they're working on a map. The map that the pilots trust the most is azimuth, which looks like exactly like that. That's what they use for flight planes.
Can the pilots fly over? Can we?
Pilots are allowed to fly over all they want, and circumnavigation is done east and west.
Other than direct.
But they never.
It's just if you have a problem, it's kind of.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, this out on the globe, it's actually closer than going across America. I mean, they can make it. Okay, so they have the crossing over the North Pole.
What's preventing pilots from going past the?
Yeah, the Antarctic Treaty is the only thing.
Really, the guy.
Yeah. Do it. Breaker. We consider it right. Let's say you go to the 60th parallel north. That means you can't go to North Alaska. That's how much they're blocking from the south, okay? So one guy went past the 60th parallel south, they killed his crew.
So there's people that
His name is Jarl Anderhoy. Look it up. It's a national news in Norway.
And they're preventing other people from going there.
Yep. Because they went down there, like he was talking about, Admiral Byrd went down there in the 1950s. But originally they claimed that they were going down there to find Nazis. So they said the Nazi team escaped to the south. Okay? I don't know if you heard
we're packing everything up.
Well, I don't understand, but they were telling me like the plane over the thing.
Okay, well,
I'll stop people with frisbees.
They claimed that they were going
flights are one of the
Hitler and
things
all
that
states,
we
but like I said, they made an agreement with
to glean
China,
the fact that
Russia, America. They were all in on it
people
together.
have talked
Germany,
a lot
and
about
they
how
said nobody can go to Antarctica.
distances
We're
in the
shutting it down.
south are
And then what do they do?
distorted
Space
based on what they
right
would
out
be in
the door.
actuality.
So you can't go out.
Typically are very. When you go to the south, Argentina to that super right are going very long, and they tend to go north before they go across. Well, the reason why is because they're going across the base of a giant circle.
Yeah,
not
so if you think about, have you ever heard?
I have.
So after World War II,
there's also I know that.
So it's like instead of going like
it was called Operation Paperclip.
like that over
They
road,
took
it's
the
like
Right.
that.
So okay, imagine Africa's right here, right?
Yeah.
South America's
No,
over
I saw
here.
that. I saw that.
You're going like that.
Level propaganda.
Whoa, that's no way.
Yeah,
And him
that's how
and
those flights turn out.
It was me the whole time.
Him and
makes so much
Disney,
sense.
That's why you're flying up to Europe before you're going to Australia. It doesn't
I
make any
love
sense.
your mustache, by the way.
Thank you. That's well, a lot of our stuff gets shadow banned, so it goes right to Dave Weiss, who's a flat earther.
You don't know how far it is.
He's got a lot of content. He's more like a promoter of flat earth.
I mean, all we
He's
can do is
got lots
speculate.
of links for flat earth sites. Guys are generally.
Yeah, so Occam's razor says that if you have a physical sphere, you have to measure, correct? And you can measure that. Yeah, the simplest explanation. Okay, so if you're trying to prove spherical of the shape of the Earth, then you can measure it. That would be Occam's razor. When you try to measure it, it doesn't work. So then what? You understand?
Yep. So the moon, is it also a flat plane?
Don't know. Don't know. We can't go there, right? If I could go there, I'd tell you what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
You only see one side of the moon ever, too. That's crazy, too.
No, I know.
Tidal locking. Yeah.
Are you guys wrapping up for the day?
Just those stories.
Yep. Wrapping up. Moving on to the next spot. We've been here for a long time,
Yeah.
man.
Going next.
Nosedive.
Nosedive.
Yeah. You know, like pilots, when they fly around a globe, they have to keep doing a nosedive. Just kidding. That's not why we're going there, but that's funny.
It's because it's a popular restaurant.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah.
I see.
Think about it. With the SR-71 going faster than the speed of sound, pilot would have to be pushing down to hug the globe, you know? They don't do that. They don't do that. They fly straight and level.
All right, let's get out of here.
Blissful
He said
ignorance.
about an hour, and that's almost how long it took just to wrap things up. Now
Right.
people want to talk to us. Now where they're leaving.
I mean, that's why I left it live.
Yeah.
I knew that was going to happen.
Awesome, dude.
It always
Awesome.
does.
Glad you caught that, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, so you don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to purport to know something I don't know. That's
Exactly.
fine, dude. That's what they do. How deep do you think it is, right?
Watch out. See ya.
Hey guys, thanks for coming.
Yep. All right, and that about does it, guys. How about that? Pretty fun. Look at this nice flat earth map right here. Very interesting. So this is a cool place. We come here pretty much every year and do some flat smacking. So I invite everyone, next time there's a conference in this area, spend some extra days here and you will do awesome activism with us too. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Oh wait, I will check the stream this time. I will check the comments and then I will sign off, because last time I forgot to do that. And yeah, I'm pulling up the cart. This thing is loaded. All right, let's see. Yes, it does. Thank you. Audio still good? Hey, Chief Crow and the Flat Earthworms. What's up, man?
Chief Crow.
He's in chat.
Shout out.
Yo. Much love, dude.
Did you
Much
catch
love.
any of the flat smacking?
I don't know. I just chat. Not much, guys. I'm sorry. Been super busy. But I mean, that was freaking awesome. We had a great day. We scared the cops away, kept the free speech going, kept flat smacking.
Yeah, he's like,
that's how we do it.
He's like, okay, so like you're just, you know, blah blah blah, and I'm like, yeah, and I was like, I just walk away and start screaming again.
Right.
Like, okay, bye bye.
He seemed genuinely curious though, like that.
The other guy was.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about the first guy that was.
Guy with the mustache. Yeah, the guy with the mustache. Oh, crap.
I got to keep on going.
That's so much stuff we have.
Your hair is popping.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
That place is creepy.
Yeah, Jack, but
that place is creepy.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
What?
A little bit.
What?
The part of your flyer where it talks about the measurements and the 8 inches and measure the globe yourself.
Yeah.
You gotta see his reaction. He was like, "Whoa, that's interesting." Like he's something like that makes a lot of sense.
Cool. Who said that?
The cool cop.
Oh, cool cop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. He was definitely open-minded, and he was like all about free speech as well.
Yeah, and then right after that, that's when the dude, so the dad who had children that I said the Santa Claus isn't real. Yeah, he came back and he's like, the cops weren't here, I'd knock your ass out.
Yep, because how dare you tell my children.
And so he threatened me right in front of the cop, and then the cop had a little side talk with him. Very interesting day. Dean F, good job, great job, guys. Thanks, man. Thanks. It's hard work, but it's fun. Very fun, and it's so good to do in a group, man. So good. The energy just perpetuates. You share the energy, you share the truth, and you just keep on going. Whoops. This way. Hey, there they are. Hey, have a good one. Oh crap.
Yeah, that was always like a nice cop.
yeah, that was a nice cop that we just saw. Hey, it's you guys. We're all packed up. Have a good one.
Trust your education, they never lie to you.
The flat earthers are here.
If you didn't go to college, the earth could blow. That's my proof. If you didn't go to college, the earth could blow.
Yeah, Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy.
That's where you got your education from. It can destroy your life if they wanted to.
All right.
So no, you should never reveal such information. What school did you go to? School of Hard Knocks, yeah. School of Hard Knocks. So if I never went to school and I knew math, then math wouldn't count. Because I didn't go to school. Right?
Thanks guys, Good job today. Appreciate that, the Spring Corps. Thanks for the content while I drive home from Flatoberfest. Made the drive so much faster. Hey man, no problem, dude. You're welcome. Whew. How about that?
I got it in me.
Yep. I got you, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Time to sign off, guys. All right, how about that? Goodbye the chat.
Said, good job, guys.
Bye.
Oh man, that was nice.
Bye,
Oh, are you still on?
Yeah, it's signing off.
Hey, the Earth is absolutely flat.
Earth's still flat.
Didn't
Peace
change.
out, guys.
Didn't change.
Keep it real, keep it flat.